Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Wednesday, January 5th. And we have the arbitration today. Today and tomorrow we have it. It's been going all right. I'm over it. I'm just over it. But we are on lunch break, so it's time for me to record my video, right? So, I'm trying to find today's story. Okay, so let's talk. First, I received a very wonderful gift from Mary Bazoyan, and it is a book of 1144 random, interesting, and fun facts you need to know. So this is the Knowledge Encyclopedia to Win Trivia by Scott Matthews. So we are going to be reading some of these on the channel because, you know, I try to shake it up a little bit where I don't do the inspirational stories every day. I don't do true crime every day, you know, just some fun stuff. So Mary, thank you so much for the book. Love all kinds of stuff like that. So last night I got the scroll rods in the mail. So I was like, cool, we're going to start the Fruit of Plenty sampler. I have been saying it wrong the entire time. I've been saying Fruits of Plenty. No, it is literally the Fruit of Plenty sampler. Yeah. So remember, I was going to stitch it on 18 count Aida by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie and Vintage Tiffany with black and white sulky. Well, I did start it. The black looks great. The white does not though. So I literally, this is what I spent doing last night while watching last season of The Sopranos again. So I had stitched this and I had stitched the white and I picked the white out because I'm like, all right, I'm going to find another color that's going to go with this. No, not with this fabric. The person that stitched theirs with black and white on teal fabric, theirs was much darker than this, so the white popped. And my thought is, so I'm going to save this fabric for something else. You know, given the fact that I'm essentially going to be working on this project for the entire year of 2022, I have to love the fabric and thread combination. I mean, you're going to be investing so much time, you have to love it. So I had looked through thread to try to say, okay, what's going to pop on that and look right? And just nothing I could come up with did. So what I decided to do was, let me grab the thread. And I stitched a little bit of it today when I had a break. This is 18 count Aida by Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie in the color Vanilla Latte. So it's not as yellow as it's showing. It's more white, definitely. But you can see I've stitched a little bit. So I am using black. So black looks really fantastic on this. But I decided to go with a variegated sulky. It is number 4016. So it's this one. So it almost looks like the colors I had originally picked for the other Fruit of Plenty sampler. Remember I was stitching it on bone. I think it's Joblin. I think this is going to look really good. I had wanted to do, in looking at all of the Instagram tag and seeing everyone's finishes, there were a couple people that chose a variegated color for the other color. So I have just been, it's not, you're not going to hardly be able to see anything till I stitch some more. So I'm going to work on this more tonight. But I am, why does it look like there's something on the fabric? Oh, it is variegated. I'm confident though that that's going to look good. The colors, I mean, the colors of the variegated thread are just gorgeous. So that's the new plan going forward. Yeah, I did diamond paint, so I can take you guys out there and show you that. So let me spin you around. Yes, I'm burning my candle. And we're going to go out here and take a peek at the diamond painting because I got done a pretty good chunk yesterday. Remember, I didn't work yesterday, so which allotted me time. So I got done. Look at all that red I got done. So I got done all of this. All I have is this little bit in this section. But yeah, it's looking so fabulous already, isn't it? Love, love, love the reds. And let me tell you, kitting up, and we'll head back into my office now. Kitting up as I go along, much easier and less taxing on my brain than kitting up all at once, which I hate. I really hate it. Okay. All right. No purchases. Although I did want to tell you that, remember I had said that 123 Stitch sent me the wrong Bang energy drink in blue raz. It tastes really good. It tastes like the Jolly Rancher blue raspberry. They had sent me the wrong Twisted Rainbow sampler. I had ordered the cross stitch version and they sent me the one that has the specialty stitches. So I emailed them and they apologized and they are sending me out the cross stitch version today. So that's cool. And then, so I have been reading, and you know, it's funny how things happen in your life, right? Like I had mentioned in the video how I wanted to get Jill's daughter some books for her birthday, and Jill watched the video and messaged me and said she really loves the Dork Diaries. And when I went and ordered some of those for her, I looked at them and I was like, oh, these sound so cool. So I downloaded a sample of book number 1 because there's, I think, 16 books in this series so far. I downloaded book number 1 and loved it. So bought it, read it. And even though they're like 350 pages each, they're not like full pages. And there's drawings on some of the pages, and I'm a fast reader anyway. So I literally read that in a day, and then I purchased the second one and finished that one just today. And so I was like, I got to keep reading them. But I want to get the hardcover because I want to see, it's going to look so much different. It's going to look handwritten, I feel like. So I ordered book 3, 4, 5, and 6. They had 3, and then they had 4, 5, and 6 in a set. So I ordered the hardcovers from Amazon. So I will show you guys when they come in. It's just so nice to read something like that and sometimes take a break from the more, you know, heavy topics that I read. But yeah, I've been enjoying them very much. Yeah. Okay. So today's inspirational story, and I think tomorrow we may do a true crime story. Yeah. So today's inspirational story is, oh, you know what? Before I read that, I have something funny to share with you guys. So Bill and I don't have a hamper. We use a laundry basket on a table as our hamper. We have had like 3 or 4 different hampers, and I can just never figure out a really good one that doesn't like wind up pissing me off. So the last time when we had like, I had this sorter that sorted lights and darks, and that didn't last very long. He said, let's just use the laundry basket, because all I have to do then, we just put our dirty clothes in there. I do laundry every day. So all I have to do is carry it downstairs. So it's a piece of cake, right? So Bill has a habit of not putting the clothes totally in the laundry basket. Like a pant leg will be hanging over, and that just bugs me. Like I want all of the clothes in the basket, right? So last night, now because it's been cold, Bill has been wearing like Under Armour shirt, under a thin shirt under his work stuff, and he's been wearing like Under Armour. He has like these thin Under Armour pants. So he's been wearing them under his uniform because he has a uniform for work that is not like warm. Okay. So last night I had come in the room. It was before, I forget why. It was well before dinner or anything. And I noticed that the pant legs were hanging over the basket. And I'm just like, really? Like he can't fucking put the clothes in the basket like all the way. So I put the legs back in the basket. Well, when I come up to tuck him in at 8 o'clock, there's a routine. Like, I put lotion on his back because his skin's always dry. And then he gets to the bed and I give him a kiss. Yeah. I notice when I'm putting lotion on his back that the pant legs are hanging out again from the basket. And I said, I'm like, am I on candid camera? Because I just fucking put those legs back in the basket like 2 hours ago. And so I say to him, what the fuck? I said, why can you not put all of the clothes in the basket properly? And he said, I'm wearing those tomorrow. He said, I pulled them back out because I was dying. When I told him what I thought, we were laughing so hard. And I will wear like my jeans 2 days in a row. So the jeans I had on yesterday, that was the first day I was wearing them. So I was going to wear them again today. And so I went downstairs. After I tucked him in, I went downstairs, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and then came back up to do some stitching. And I had the jeans in my hand, and I put them on the dresser. And he says, what are you doing? And I said, well, I'm wearing these tomorrow. He goes, oh, no, they're going in the hamper. We were just dying. Oh, my God, we were laughing so hard. So now I know when I see those pant legs hanging over the laundry basket, he's wearing them the next day. Yeah, we were dying. Because I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why can't you put the clothes in the basket properly? Yeah. Yeah. And Bill is supposed to play poker on Saturday night, which, cool. Okay. I'll stitch, order sushi. Yeah. I got no problem. You want to go do something on Saturday night, right? Okay. Now that we have that little tangent out of the way. Today's story is called The Story of the Fern and the Bamboo. So one day, I decided to quit. I quit my job, my relationship, my spirituality. I wanted to quit my life. I feel like we have all been there at one time or another, right? I went to the woods to have one last talk with God. God, I said, can you give me one good reason not to quit? And his answer surprised me. He said, look around. Do you see the fern and the bamboo? Yes, I replied. When I planted the fern and the bamboo seeds, I took very good care of them. I gave them light. I gave them water. The fern quickly grew from the earth. Its brilliant green covered the floor. Yet nothing came from the bamboo seed. But I did not quit on the bamboo. In the second year, the fern grew more vibrant and plentiful. And again, nothing came from the bamboo seed. But I did not quit on the bamboo, he said. In the third year, there was still nothing from the bamboo seed, but I would not quit. In the fourth year, again, there was nothing from the bamboo seed, but I would not quit, he said. Then in the fifth year, a tiny sprout emerged from the earth. Compared to the fern, it was seemingly small and insignificant, but just 6 months later, the bamboo rose to over 100 feet tall. Holy shit. It had spent the 5 years growing roots. Those roots made it strong and gave it what it needed to survive. I would not give any of my creations a challenge it could not handle. Let me repeat that, right? If you believe in God and that he has created us and that we are on this earth because of him, he will not give any of his creations a challenge they cannot handle. And my mom is not a person that believes in God, but when she was going through it with taking care of my grandparents, I kind of said that to her, like, you're not going to be given more than you can handle. And she handled it. She handled it for sure. Yeah. So God said to me, did you know, my child, that all this time you have been struggling, you have actually been growing roots? I would not quit on the bamboo, and neither will I ever quit on you. Don't compare yourself to others, he said. The bamboo had a different purpose than the fern. yet they both make the forest beautiful. And you know, I have heard so many motivational speakers. Steve Harvey is another good one. He has said, do not compare yourself to other people. You have to compare yourself to you, right? But one thing that he said that stuck with me was something about don't value success just by movie actors, singers, dancers. He says, your gift may be cleaning a bathroom or making a really good pie or doing a YouTube channel. It just because everyone has a different purpose in this world. And do not let success define you just by, oh, I'm not a singer. Oh, I'm not. I think the thing was, he was trying to say, do not define success by money either. Are you happy? Right? Yeah, it was good because I was like, yeah, that really makes sense, because people that are like house cleaners, janitors, like when you go to a hotel and the people that clean your room, everything serves a purpose. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Okay. The bamboo had a different purpose than the fern, yet they both make the forest beautiful. Your time will come, God said to me. You will rise high. And I asked, how high should I rise? And God asked in return, how high will the bamboo rise? And I said, as high as it can. Don't limit yourself, right? Yes, God said, give me glory by rising as high as you can. So I left the forest and bring back this story. I hope these words can help you see that God will never give up on you. He will never give up on you. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give you happiness. Bad days give you experiences. Both are essential to life. Keep going. Happiness keeps you sweet. Trials keep you strong. Sorrows keep you human. Failures keep you humble. Success keeps you glowing, but only God keeps you going. Or substitute, if you're not someone that believes in God, but you believe in some other power or the universe, just substitute that in there. That was I love that story. That was really good. Because so many times, you know, we will even see someone having a YouTube channel and they have so many, I mean, there are some creators, even though I have been around, I don't know, this is my 6th year. There are some creators in the community that have been around a lot less than me, but have surpassed me in subscribers and views. It is what it is. Yeah, I can't compare myself to them, because what good would that do me, right? Yeah. Okay, so today's entry for unfucking ourselves in 2022, and it goes along with what I just said. So this says, everyone has to grow in their own way and in their own time. And just because you're not at the same spot as someone else doesn't make you better or further along or in any way superior. It's not a race or pyramid of enlightenment. It's definitely not a race. Life is a marathon, right? I mean, it's a journey. I love that though, because I've just said that. How about that? But okay, I'm going to end this here so I can eat my lunch before they come back on the record. I hope you guys all have a great Wednesday. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.